Yo, what's up? So you wanna be a rock star, go far, a movie star, drive a big car. What's up, guys? They call me Cypress over the hill. Cha-ching. So hey, what's up, guys? Me, Elric here once again on Tech of Tomorrow. Now, I know a lot of you folks out there want to be YouTubers. I get emails about it all the time. I don't really have a lot of time to give everybody a personal introduction on it, so I thought I'd do a video on it. So basically today's video is, so you want to be a YouTuber, right? Well, let me talk to you guys a little bit about being a YouTuber. One of the very first things, if you've been thinking about being a YouTuber, is deciding what exactly do you want to do on YouTube, and is your YouTube experience a business one? Are you looking to build yourself a dedicated audience and make money and be totally, dedicated to YouTube as your full-time job? Because that's pretty much what I do. That's what I do all the time. And that's the first thing you got to decide for yourself. Do I always want to do this for fun and maybe make a few bucks if I'm lucky? Or do I want to dedicate my time to doing this and to be a full-time YouTuber? Now, being a full-time YouTuber, a lot of people think, oh my God, it's just free products and free shit and all that stuff. But there's actually a lot more involved if you want to be doing this for business, a lot more stuff. There's contracts everywhere, agreements with people. You have lots of products that can build up. You don't do the reviews, you get in trouble. So one of the first things you just got to absolutely decide is, what am I doing here on YouTube? And once you get that out of the way, the next thing you really want to decide is, well, what exactly do I want to cover? Do I want to cover computer parts? Do I want to cover guitars? Do I want to cover consumer electronics, TVs, watches, whatever? You have to decide what exactly you want to do and then focus in on that. You can't really spread yourself too thinly trying to do a bunch of stuff, because you'll actually distract your viewers. It's happened to me before. I just start doing some random shit because I'm like, hey, this sounds like fun. And people are like, dude, what the fuck are you doing on your channel? What are you doing here? So those are the first two things. And then I got to tell everybody, one of the biggest things, and you have to ask yourself this, is how much do you really like photography and editing and all this kind of stuff? Now, my adopted son, Jonathan from TLD, his whole life has been dedicated to that kind of stuff. As long as I've known him, he's loved cameras. He loves all that stuff. In fact, he's the one who pushed me over into doing YouTube stuff, because I was a writer most of my life. But he loves this stuff, and you guys can see how big his channel is. I mean, I will admit, I'm not really too much into photography. I kind of suck at it, which is why I have a cameraman, obviously. And I don't really know too much about the editing part of it. I know about products, and I like to do videos, and I have a good time doing it. So, I mean, I have people to help me do that. But if you really are into that type of stuff, you're going to have a much better chance right off the bat of being a YouTuber, because if you love all that stuff and you can be self-sufficient doing it, you'll have a much better chance of doing stuff. For one, you don't have to pay other people, you don't have to have anybody else involved. It's best to be self-sufficient. Now, the next question you got to ask yourself is, do you have a personality that's funny and entertaining? Because let's face it, nobody wants to go watch a YouTube on video where some sourpuss fucker's sitting there going, we all work all day. When we go out and we watch YouTube videos, even I've learned myself, it's much better to be entertaining. So can you be an entertaining person? Because if you're Bob with no personality and you're trying to make YouTube videos, you probably won't be very successful no matter how good of a cameraman or editor you are. Because let's just face it, people come to my YouTube channel, I don't even know if they even care about the products. Most of my friends say, dude, I just come to the channel to see you because you're funnier than shit and I like it. So people come to the channel to see your personality. But the better your technical skills and how good you're doing stuff also counts. I mean, you can see the guys that are out there that are doing these huge channels. Marquez, you can see him, Unbox Therapy. Oh man, I'm having a brain fart here. Hi, Austin Evans. I was like, hey guys. But all those guys that I know, they really love photography and they love editing a lot more than I honestly do. These guys live for that kind of stuff. So if you have that type of personality and you see these guys, they're all friendly, they're having fun, then I would actually have to say that you might actually be a candidate to become a YouTuber. So this is just part one. I'm going to do a 4-part series where I talk about different things. So if you're choosing your area and stuff, I'll tell you how you can work in that and get stuff. I'll talk to you about how financials go. I'll talk to you about how to tag and do your videos so that you can get the absolute best optimization in SEO when you put your video up. So we'll just do a few of these videos. But first up, this is video 1. So if you want to be a YouTuber, take a really hard, cold look at yourself, take a look at your skill set, and then if you have those things that I talk about, then hey man, you might be an up-and-coming YouTuber. And as you can see, many people have a lot of success. Now, if you talk to John, he'll say, oh man, you know, all these channels, blah, blah, they don't do it. And it's like, blah, blah, blah. But honestly, I think that the more funny you are, the more people want to come see you over and over again is how you're going to get a crowd. Because I've seen guys out there who have websites and I watch their stuff, and you ever heard the old expression, you know, a smile's not in the mouth, it's in the eyes? You can tell from someone's eyes if they're really having a good time or just faking the shit. You know what I mean? Because people can be a comedian. They can be like, I fucking hate comedy now because they've been doing it for years, you know what I mean? But they still go do a channel and you can see it in their eyes that they're not really too much into it. You know what I mean? And so I think that really has a lot to do with it. So like I said, if you love camera stuff, you love all that stuff, you're into technology, and you think you have a funny personality, then I think you qualify for step one of this video to consider that you might just be the next person to be a great YouTuber. I'm Elric. You've been watching Tech and Tomorrow. We've got more videos. Please let me know the information down below. Anything that you guys want to know or ask, please leave me a comment down below and I'll be happy to address all of them in the future videos. This is part one. Peace out. We'll see you. Do you got what it takes to be a YouTuber?